Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Great. Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Coach Dave, and welcome back to Alan Wake. Now, last time we were tricked by Rose, had a trek to Lover's Peak, and then got shot at by the FBI. I have nothing. This vacation sucks. That's Stucky's place, right? I see a thermos. My luck's beginning to turn. Terrific. Coffee. Hey, I see another thermos.
Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James.
How am I hearing this?
Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over.
Just a normal ham radio?
Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Oda Scotch about it, you know what I mean? Over.
Over.
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over.
Yeah, I think it was just a point.
Whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, but looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
What does that mean? You're calling my friend a drunk?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
I can, actually. Alright, I'm gonna go get my thermos, though. That's pretty important to me. Excusez-moi, monsieur.
The tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
He did seem like a nice guy. And he didn't tell everyone I was here until, until someone else did.
Shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Or a fight.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Damn. Well, at least I got my coffee. God, I'm out of breath quickly, huh? Smack that, get on the floor, smack that, give me some more, smack that till you get sore, smack that, oh. You're about to get bing bang boomed, baby! smack that. I still don't have a light myself, though. And or a gun. I miss my guns. Oh, tripped. Hello? Oh. Thought I was under attack. I didn't realize it was just a goof. I am lost and stuck. Whoa, my guy. No need to make that kind of noise in my ear. I'm just having a laugh. My word. Chill out, baby doll. Fuck me. God. Scared the poop out of me.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
They are an ideal weapon. Hello, it's me, Alan Wake. Where's all the guns? Oh, everybody's dead. If you're after me and you know it, let yourself be known. Hello, fellas! Oh no! You all fell over. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Fuck off. Alright, I think my point's been made. Pat Man.
What's on your mind, Milt? Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
That there is, that there is.
What's going on, do you know? I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and
Oh, not anymore. The helicopter's down. Don't even worry about that.
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on?
Hey.
Just next door, and they're popping off guns there. They're still shooting? No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party. Well, I'm certainly going to the station to call, Milt. Okay. You'll hear it here.
Thanks, Milt.
Okay, thanks.
Good work, Milt. Letting everyone know that there's a psychopath on the loose. Hello? Wowza! Laddie boys! Whoa. I was just trying to get my paper that I dropped. Ridiculous.
Dark presence. Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
How bleeding terrible. Alright. Next person to jump me is getting the old 1-2. Just bear that in mind, lads. You're about to be... Whoa, 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 whoa! Hi, everybody! Whoa! Didn't see y'all there. Think I don't hear you behind me? Hey, look, a road. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, I hear you. Hey! Safety. Safety cave. Light up my life. Oh, goody drumsticks. I wanted to say gumdrops, but I've committed. Alright. I should warn you all. I have my favorite weapon in the game now. Woo! Should I head to this? Probably. Woo! Hey! Hitting me for no reason. I am lost. Where the fuck am I? Hello? Oh. Swell. Okay. Well, that was quite a trip.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Yeah, Lorna. What you got for me? Hey! A thermos. And a big old light that I thought was a page, but it isn't. What? What was that about letting the trash take itself out? People talking shit about me?
Oh, here's a little...
Howdy.
The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Hi, pal. How are you?
I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
I don't think this guy knows who he's chasing.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Yeah, you got me. What the fuck?
What's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
And me. I also civilian. Innocent till proven guilty, right? are off. That's not my name.
Cliffs, it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had a chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
I didn't even say hello. I was like, well, I guess I did say hi, but like, he was like, "Oh, cool, you're here for like the interview. Thank you so much for taking me up on that. I was really hoping you would." And I was like, "Oh, hey, pal, yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world." And then here I am. There's cars over there.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?"
Pardon me.
Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
He should be humiliated. That man has taken a pot shot at me, and by pot shot I mean cheap shot, at me multiple times. Hasn't so much as bloody grazed me. The man should be absolutely ravaged with embarrassment. Oh my word. Don't mind me! Don't mind me! Fuck me! Fuck my absolute tiny little butt cheek. Whew. What is happening? Whew. You guys suck. All right. Should I go high or stay low? Fuck off! I don't know, they both seem like bad ideas. Running out of flash grenades. Why is nothing attacking me? Does the moonlight actually keep them at bay? Because it's vanishing. The moon is gone. My maybe ally is away. Is that a page?
Danny
Walter fights Dad. Oh yeah, I know who they are.
Something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it. First with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Poor Walter. And now I have to go back down. Conserve? Okay. Nope. This doesn't feel uber fair. Okay, I don't see anything else, but the music's still going. There it is. Whoa! Okay. That scared the bejeebus out of me! Alright. Left it bleeding is.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
I have shotgun now. Fuck off! You absolute motherfuckers. There wasn't even anything really in here. What? There you go. Something in this one? Just a thermos? Hello? Paige?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole.
That is true.
It felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Does he know? Maybe he knows. Maybe the reason he's coming after me, so... Hello?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Oh, hi, Alice. How are you?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Well, I don't like that.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful.
It's all going to go to hell. Cooperate, huh?
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, I don't think she did, pal.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage.
Dark
before it threw me
rage.
again.
Alrighty. Success over here, huh? What did I just hear? What the fuck? All right. I could fucking hear them breathing. Fuckers.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Yeah, probably safe. Stop breathing in me. Sounds like it's right behind me when it happens. Ugh. Gross. Oh, it's just the train. Okay, that's fine. Overreaction.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What is happening? I'm in trouble. Man, I am burning through batteries. We good? Enough of this nonsense. Ow. If, you can just make people appear, why are you throwing shit? It feels like you're having a tantrum. Know what I'm saying, Barb? I don't know how to get in. I've been bested. Give me good news.
Right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left. No guilt either. Not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream.
Oof.
I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
The lodge. But I'm nowhere near a lodge.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Hello? Ooh, thermos. Mine. I heard a light break. I heard folk. I hear growling, man. Ow. No, this. Whoa! My guy. We good? Have I made my point? I will not be bullied by shadow folk, was what I was going to say. I will not be bullied by shadow folk. In light you can hurt them. Is this a door? It's a locked door, but it is a door. Alright. Anything good on?
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Tell me what's going on in Night Springs these days, fella. A family occasion?
Trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Ooh.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition.
Yeah,
But you have
yep.
demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us.
That could be fun.
In short, it would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Fair, good catch.
Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh.
Nissipurka.
Just as thousand young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson.
Is 1,000 young?
Go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
Well, that one was less interesting than the previous ones, in my personal opinion. Hey, a page!
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground.
Oh.
The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
I don't know if that's better, though, when you think about it. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if I'd be singing about it. Hello? What's the hip hop, lads? Interesting. Throw another one. Whoa, 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 whoa! Woo! Boom, 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 boom. Eat it. My God, am I incredible? Yes, by God, I am. Ain't no stopping me now. Oop. I gave myself a little fright when I did that. Okay. Alright, I think we're in a pretty good situation. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Open said door. That's a car. That's a coffee. Oh, we've done really well finding coffee. Marco? No? Okay. Let's go. I didn't realize there was going to be a cutscene. Maybe I should have walked out there.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
This is a pretty small town for me to be able to get away. Do you not think? From the entire police force and the FBI.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Okay. Okay.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper.
You're only figuring that out now?
Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
That it does. I remember that bridge. Whoops. Play.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was...
Yeah, it was bad.
You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. I know I'm not
Fuck him.
informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now.
Aww.
Some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out.
She is good.
Someone I met last night is listening. Let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note,
What a nice guy.
Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
What an absolute lovely lad. Here I go, having a great day. Gonna get my wife. Gonna save Barry. Even Rose. Then I'll go meet Pat. Barbara Rose. But she smells like cow pat. Doesn't exactly flow really well, but it is accurate. She does suck. Another radio? Really?
Welcome back to KBF FM.
Really?
Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
I didn't buy it, good sir, no siree.
He was a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's going forever and you're incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no.
Oh, here I go.
Saying that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter.
Here I
How's
go.
that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought. But let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because
Aww.
she was, and I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. not living in the past.
Uh-huh.
The way she completed me. You can't argue with the heart, Pat. I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Aww. No music? Unusual for you, Pat. It's a great day to be alive. Did I rhyme Pat with Pat? Because that is lazy. A lot of stuff going on. What? What did I just climb on? What is happening? I was stuck on, like, everything.
Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Do 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 do. Visitor parking.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
I should be able to... Oh, coffee. Lay low here, then? Alan, get in shape. This is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Wind blowing in through the broken studio window. Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Oh. Very Pat-based episode.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
A bad day.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
And now I'm in the middle of nowhere. Hello?
Wake.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is?
No!
Well, north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
I feel like you're a very small man.
Manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him. I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Hmm? Barb?
Maybe closer than ever before.
Barb? Am I stupid? I dumb? I see nothing other than this door. You want me to jump down? This doesn't feel right. But alright. Do I have stuff? I do have stuff. Ooh, coffee. Marco. Swell. Okay. I'm free.
When Thomas Zane fell
Thomas.
for Margaret Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life.
Unlikely that that bitch was ever nice.
Any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Rightio. A lot of noise going on, lads. A lot of noise. What we're thinking. Hey! Did you get shot by a little shine? There you go. You know, Barb, after a certain amount of time, I would have thought that you would have, like, given up trying to kill me, since you're clearly incapable of doing so. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I know you're trying to get me back and all, but, I could do I could do this all day. Your little funky punkies ain't doing shit to me. Know what I mean? I feel like you definitely do know what I mean. You can't get out, you idiot. Ow. You know what? More power to you, because I 100% did not think there were two things in here. Good play, Barb. I mean, you may have noticed that you still lost, because that's what you are, a loser. But it's okay. Well, I'm Barbara. I'm gonna knock over. That coming from me? Barbara, I'm just not gonna give you the attention you're looking for, you know? You wanna have a complaint? Take it up with management. That ain't me, man. You know? I ain't doing it. Jump.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Well, that shouldn't be hard. Is this the car making that unholy noise? Beep beep, motherfucker! Oh, fuck you. Oh no, you got me. Get absolutely annihilated. Anyone still alive? I do like flare guns, I gotta be honest. Oh no, Barbara's turned off the lights again, oh no! My car is broken, I'll have to walk! However will I get through the heathens? Oh, hang on though, that's actually not fair. There you are. Oh! This is cheating! Cheating! Oh, hi lads. How are we doing? We feeling good? Oh, wow. I feel like I dodged into that. Lads! Quit throwing shit! Fuck me! Alright, you know what? I've had enough. I didn't want to do that, lads. But you forced my hand. Any more shit going on? Oh my god. Alrighty. Barb, have you had your fun? You gonna chillax now? I used a lot of bullets there. Here's someone trudging about. Hey! I was just talking about you. Oh, hold on, there's more. I missed. Catch it. Well. Back to what I was doing. Your your regularly scheduled programming. Whoop whoop. I wish you just saw Barbara kicking about more. I wish, like, off in the distance you just, like, saw her. Or, like, while you're wandering around, she's maybe... Whoop. I think they missed a trick. Because I do look for her. It is entirely possible that I miss her. But I feel like I would have seen her, like, once, you know? But maybe not. A thermos and a manuscript. Is it my birthday?
Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Okay. Alright, Barb. What is happening? Really, Barb? You're gonna throw a tree at me? You think that's gonna stop me? A tree? You gotta branch out. Oh. You gotta leave me to it. Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree. I bet you're feeling sycamore. Oh.
There was no way the
Hey,
were
flashbangs.
standard power company equipment.
Nah, someone's left me that. Yeah, that's fine. Odd. Wait, so what's the other way? Sweet fuck all? Surely not. Sweet fuck all indeed. Sweet fuck all normally means an ambush, but not this time for some reason. What is this? Just a bright rock. I don't like those little blocks of dark. Oh, hi everyone! Sorry, just reloading. Hello! Ow. It's never the thing I want. Woo! Hey, I dodged that. Alright, fuck off. Can I get the thing I'm trying to select? Flashbang, please. Thank you. God, I waste so many flares by accident. What a waste of my day. Where am I? What? Where am I? How? What? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter, I guess. Page me, Daddy.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
Still doesn't know my name.
All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
If you say so, lad. This guy is basing, from the sounds of it, this guy is basing his entire investigation off of misunderstanding the events in this story are based upon a true story, but are not a true story. Any coincidences to real life people is completely coincidental. This guy has just never seen that. That pop up at the start of anything. What a ding dong. No! I'm fine. Also, I've just realized this fucking... Bats? This fucking kidnapper is obsessed with peaks. Oh, hi everyone. Oh, sorry, missed. The big problem with finding these chests is it doesn't really reward you. Because it does give you stuff, like I'm not knocking that, but it does also then like spawn enemies. So you end up having to use some of the stuff.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yes, please, sir. What way is the way? I don't know. Oh, hi. I think I went the right way. Bye-bye. Boom, boom, boom. House. Okay. Shotgun, flashbang, shotgun. Flare, flare. Thermos. Reload. Where to now? That light, I guess, but I don't know how to get there. I was here. Oh, hold on, this is a path. I am dumb. Well, thank God I didn't see it, to be fair. Otherwise, I would have missed that thermos. And I don't think any of us wanted that.
The dark presence was moving ahead
Stop
of me in the same
throwing.
direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I found a graveyard. That's fun.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What? What is happening? Are you wanting to fight me? What in the fuck? Alright. Whatever that was is no more. Swell. Okay. Probably should have just flared the guy in hindsight. Yeah, it probably would have worked.
The place was dead. A ghost town.
A ghost
Had been
town.
for decades, maybe a century.
Ow! Barbara. That actually hurt a lot. Who would have thought having a car thrown at you would hurt so much? Just doesn't seem to be a door. Weird. Very weird. Page, please.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing.
Yeah, sometimes you're just stuck in a rut, huh?
Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
I have a plan. Attack. I can't get in. Did I miss this giant entrance? I did see a putty cat. Okay. Hello? Stop throwing shit at me. You never listen, Barb. Woo! Oh my god. Ooh, defend me, tree! You dumbass. Oh, I almost fell and died. Anyone here? Please! I've had enough! It doesn't feel like a safe haven if it's fucking locked. And also, I was just literally I was literally just attacked outside. Hello? Hey, it's me.
I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawled back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
I touched the camera and like freaked out as if it wasn't gonna be a camera. I wonder if me seeing into the past, I was seeing me in the future as well. Barb's fucking throwing trees again. The goofball. She is such a goose. The whole point of coming out there just to see the just to see the tree fall? Really? Oh, hello. I am unclear where I'm supposed to be heading. It does seem to be through this safe haven, but I couldn't see a direction. Unless I'm supposed to fall? There's a fucking ladder. I'm blind to ladders. It's absolutely insane how impossible it is for me personally, to see a fucking ladder. Hello?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Okay. You know, very bold of him, in my personal opinion, to be that late. Hell, demons are out. He's like, I'm getting a bit of a move on, huh?
Birds.
Pricks. I missed. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Run. Woo-hoo-hoo! See ya, punks! Marco? Hello? Hello? Alice? Barb?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Okay. I'm coming.
Alice?
Hi.
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
That tiny little bit of lake, oh hello, was able to make me think.
Big, thick-set men, confident and at home with the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Fascinating. I went really far as well. So it was probably trying to get me to jump in that water so it could take me again, right? Because once I'm in the lake, it just plops me back on that island. I don't exactly know its ability to control me or teleport about or whatever, but one must assume it's better than my ability to teleport about.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could
The
feel
Majestic.
eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already.
What the
You
fuck?
do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
He must know. But instead of like he must have been sent here to kill me. That's so loud. Whoa. My word, look how high that man flew. Eat it! I got a lot of bullets now, guys. I just found some more. I'm feeling pretty on top of stuff right now. Okay, so this lovely way that this gentleman opened up for me will be my route. Hello? I'm guessing that the presence that Barb, sorry,
Mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the
can't
machinery could help me with that.
make them do more than a basic bitch thing. otherwise you would just keep... I know from a game point of view, but, like... You would just keep throwing shit at us. Until you just beat us down. But I'm thinking maybe those things can only attack. I'm dead. I'm alive. And that's kind of the problem. Oh no. All I know is Barbara sucks. And I'm sick of her. I guess... Ah! I was gonna say maybe there's another control set up here, but no, I see. What is the possible purpose of this machine? Of the... This feels so recklessly dangerous. All right. Am I there yet? Knock, knock, motherfucker. Oh, sorry. I will have my flares, thank you. Can I get in? I can. Oh good, a badge.
Lightning flashed behind the window.
I think I might have still missed some.
Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to
What?
without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oh dear. I don't know what happened to Nurse Sinclair, but... Or whether she deserved it. I hope I didn't see stuff there because I got distracted by the fact I could spin like a lighthouse. Oh, hi birds. And it pleased my brain. Una, dos, tres.
Oh, great. Another cable car.
Don't worry. What's the worst that could happen? Full speed ahead, Daddy-O. I see a thermos, I think, maybe. No, I think it was just a rock, actually. How many more birds could there be? Hey, where'd my flare go? Hello? Birdies? Oh, hey, Barb. Hey, Barb. Oh, fuck my... life. Not today, Zerg. Barbara! Calm down! Bloody hell, lass! You're gonna drop a fucking train on me? I thought you needed me. I think you're getting a little bit impatient. I think you're getting a little bit embarrassed of your rule. Barbara. That could have killed me. You gotta watch yourself before I wreck you. You absolute scoundrel. Barbara. Have I not reached this fucking place yet? I think you... Mate, you see the effort I've taken to get here. This was not a change of plan. This was you didn't fucking go to the right place. Where are you, friend? And... line it up. Alright. Alright, I've only got a couple more left. Still considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes in the 70s, blah blah blah. I was just wondering if that had any insight to us. Nothing up this very obvious climb me hill? Weird. Oh. Fine, I'll walk. A thermos! Oh shit, I missed. Give me my fucking thermos. Prick. I'm pretty sure I've missed pages this episode. Or this chapter. I can't remember if they're labeled as chapters or episodes. Okay, is that the way I have to go? Ah, ha, 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 ha. I knew there was a thing. There was a light. Great. Alright, now I'll go get that page.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. No sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated,
Interesting.
Maud stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Who the boss? Well, I mean, I'm obviously the boss, but like, who's the boss? If I have to go back in a fucking mine, I will be absolutely fucking furious. Like, there's not even a fucking path to where I... Like, dude, there's no fucking conceivable way you're trying to tell me that in your mind, this was a change of plan. Like... Get absolutely fucked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I curse you, Thomas Zane? I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? You talked to me on TV. Anthony Weaver and Thomas Zane. Why would you say you curse him, though? And what's the did you write this? Has Barbara been fucking with Cynthia? Oh, that would be hilarious. That's actually 100% the kind of thing I would do. Like, just leave, like, notes and shit. I think that would be very funny. I feel like I'm about to get jumped. Swell. Hi, everyone, I guess. Whoa, laddies. Laddies the baddies, am I right? Woo! Ooh. That son of a bitch got one of the best fucking throws on me. Did you see that? It donked me in the back and let these guys fucking mash me. What an absolute bugger hole. Give me my thermos. Whew. All right. It can't be far now, right?
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Why is someone sailing at night? That's weird.
I was close now. I had to get... I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it.
What
We went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode.
Another rough period.
Have been for a while now. They're fast. I dreaded what I would find.
What a giant liar. Pardon me.
Wait, are you?
Maybe.
Wait.
Hi.
Here, I'm coming. No, get away. Sorry, please, wait.
Uh-oh. Oh no. I should have let him keep going. Barbara's talking to you, huh? Hey, Barb. My flare. The worst place in the world. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I definitely missed some stuff. That's sad.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Oh, stop your singing.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported
What a
kidnapping was
bastard.
beaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
I'm sure it was.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No.
I don't like what is happening.
From various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia, you fucking weirdo.
Just let go.
Go, go, go. Sorry. Became a teen rock band there.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had pumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television.
It's weird that you gave me a typewriter.
The door was locked.
No!
I was a prisoner here.
Release me!
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now?
No.
Calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me.
Excuse me?
I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten.
Let me in.
A little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Attack!
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
What am I looking at? I have no fucking idea. Night Springs. Whose room is this? Emerson.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process.
Lane?
Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize
No, it's Zane. Never mind. Ignore me.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control.
Why can't I go in Desolé?
This way, Alan.
Why let me in the others? What's in here? I am very suspicious. Alright, ding dong, bitch.
Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
Probably.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unease around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind
It does.
constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
You know a lot.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
Maybe.
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Sometimes that's why things have to be true. If everything can be explained, then maybe sometimes they can't be. When the most logical thing is that we're dealing with a... Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated Thomas Zane, in the memory of a dear friend and a poet. Okay. What we doing?
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Where did I fall?
I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake.
Okay.
I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
Man, must mean there's not a storm.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news.
Yep.
Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination.
Yep.
Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying?
Yep.
Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural.
So either
As your enemy, it's part of the
you're right or I'm ill.
His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
I already tried this door. Oh.
Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors.
Yeah.
Man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
My thermos. Blah, blah, blah. Get him, Emerson!
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
That is for sure.
Emerson, Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, he's not wrong. He is not wrong.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated.
How do I get over there? God. Give me this thermos! Man, this is going swimmingly. I got so many thermoses. Thermi, if you will. Alright, where's the pillock? Hi.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
I did.
Writing as a part of the therapy.
Have I?
If you feel up to it, you should continue.
Bye, bitch. I escaped him.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration.
You painted me.
Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He does, huh?
Very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
It is good.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here.
Mm.
Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Yeah, me too. And I'm sure I won't be. Hi. Who's playing with a squeaky toy? Boom, 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 boom. Read. Hello?
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Night. Oh, it's you.
It wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
Yeah?
And Tor. They had a... How should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted
Nice.
first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
Cool.
They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia.
Both of them.
They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Right.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short. For now, Alan, the power has been lifted. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write.
No.
It really is for the best.
I can't.
Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Me too, Tor.
Fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Hey.
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this?
Yeah.
It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Why?
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
I'd love to go to the farm.
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Right.
Here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
What is it?
My head was... Zane could feel the poems taking form.
Where did you get this? And where did you keep this?
He could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Emil?
Clearing up. Or according to
Who's
Hartman,
Emil?
I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Not a drop.
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm.
Great.
Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine.
Mm.
And here's your head right up. Makes you remember like Moonbeams.
Moonbeams.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Well, I'm a writer.
Just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
Baba Yaga?
Used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought.
She took something from you too, didn't she?
She did.
That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
It sure does.
In their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong.
Yeah.
Just ask the lamp lady.
The lamp
She knows
lady.
what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
True. 2 seconds. Oh shit. Ow. Alright. If I hadn't fallen over, Salem, you wouldn't have escaped me. Alright.
So tired.
Eh?
Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man.
Man, you talk a lot.
You should go there and have a party.
I will do just that.
That Bob Baldwin threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head.
Oh.
15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
That's sad. Okay.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Right. Thanks, guys.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
Yeah. Alright, how...
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear.
I don't know what you've done.
Mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic.
Right.
They're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them.
Right.
I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Hey, Wake, why don't you
Great.
go to
Hello.
the apartment and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
The doors
Sure.
were
To your
locked.
room by
The
those
apartment and the
stairs,
nurses
Wake.
would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
I'm trying... Oh?
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human.
She's not human.
A dark presence is wearing shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Ooh, lovely.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Still can't get in here. Okay.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
What is happening out there?
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up.
Me too.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Which is nothing. And you're really just gonna watch me not type?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from the old afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Still can't get in.
It's my store.
How did this get here?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption.
Does love himself.
Looking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practice hand on Barry's shoulder.
What the fuck?
We're on a comeback tour, baby! Hammer's Way will have its say rise up in their name!
What's happening?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
Can I get in these rooms too? Can I open this? I cannot. Damn. Open. Hi.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was
Kidnapper work for this
He
guy.
hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Well, these are horrible.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Let's play.
Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's
God damn.
He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of.
Oh.
But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No.
This was the call.
He's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid.
They doctored this tape to call me?
Talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here. Even when
That son of a bitch.
Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words.
Yep.
The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful.
God damn.
I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent
Where?
Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Here. Okay.
How'd your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent
Jesus.
Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Whew. All right.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
What a son of a bitch, huh?
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Hey, handsome!
Seriously! Do you have any idea how much
Barry?
What are you doing?
Time? Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but
Yeah.
they didn't hassle me too much.
Hmm.
I'm obviously a victim in this.
Right.
And I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
Right.
Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he
Yeah.
let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman that
Yeah, he followed
son
you.
of a bitch who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, I don't think she's involved, man.
Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
So you brought this inside just to pick me up, rather than leaving it in the car. You got, hey, my pages.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Was it?
Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
He attacked you and kidnapped me.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh, yeah? You know what that means, right, pal? Frick.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat.
Really?
The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
You said there were more pages than just that, right? I got 1. Oh, it is more, I guess. Ouchie mama. Let me go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that coming? Give me but a moment. Oh my god. Oh no. Pop. Great. Okay. The exit isn't exactly an option. Okay. How do I do anything? Okay. Uh-oh. Light. Oh, fuck me. Aha. Swell. Open. Page? My page.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here. Damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction. To be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
You gotta be a right fucking prick, right? Take advantage of sick folk. Oh. Come on, get me, Daddy. Come on, get me, Daddy. Thank you. That's locked, god damn it. Where's ever you? Oh, hold on. Alright, come get me, Dad. Swell. Thanks, Barb.
I'm here.
I see you. Just having a nosy, man. I'd have missed this cool thermos if I came with you.
Al, I'm over here.
I see you. Suspended Lauren Miller? Suspended.
I found the car, but the gate's locked.
Yeah.
I have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a
Can I have this then?
Miss Al.
Thank you.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al!
Oh, hold on. Yes, it does. But not my fault. I won't be judged. Oh. Yeah, so can I. Woo! Don't trust Emil. Is Emil Hartman or whatever? Oh, hi.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings. including a dragon. It took
A
special
dragon.
kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Very cool. Let him. Okay. I think I came from that way. Oh, I guess not.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake.
I knew!
It was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this.
Had he?
The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Well, absolute failure, mate. Absolute failure. Like, couldn't have been worse, really. What? Who is this? All right. Oh. Okay. I don't know who Pillboy was there, but I don't like him very much. Not sure what that bush did to you, but I support you. I hear more birdies. Some more birdie bitches. Another page? What the fuck?
Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now.
Okay.
He expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Ooh. Ooh. Do 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 do. What a freak of nature. Ow! Back up. What a garbage human being. Why? That didn't feel very fair. Is that another page? This place is crawling with them.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Uh-oh. Probably bad. Emil made Tom do it? Yeah, I can see that. So why did you write I curse you, Thomas? I think that must have been Barbara. Aye? Oh, hi, lads. Anyway, what a weird... What? What just happened? You guys ran out, did fuck all, died. I lost my train of thought. That's all they accomplished. And I see yet another page.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
That you, Bar? Hey, friend. Did you hear that terrifying noise?
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Maybe indeed.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock,
Okay. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, you got it. Barry! Barry! Good! I'm out of flares! Woo!
Al, please.
You brought that?
You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon, sign.
Good for you, Barry. You had an idea in mind and you did it. You followed through.
When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Well, that's bad for your skin, but yes, I will. I'll also give you a big hug. Because this has been an ordeal, huh?
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
Handsomest.
Inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
I know you do.
Same before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
Thank you.
Knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Good thing we bailed it up. Safety first. I'm okay. Oh, I lost everything.
Was nowhere to be seen.
Barbar?
Barry! Oh, man, you're okay!
I'm okay.
It's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Thank you, Barry. That is what I was worried about.
Some bushes didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Okay.
Al, there's something moving down here! Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Barry?
Yeah! Barry, are you alright? I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Yeah, you tell him, Bar.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Okay. At least he's down there.
Wait for me, okay? Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Okay, please be careful.
This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up.
Oh, get that page! Uh-oh. I got stuck. Alright, Swelleroonie. Barbara. Knocking over trees again. Really? Ow. I don't know what way to go. Hey, you know what? I think it's probably not that way. Shut up! God, I can't hear a thing over all your screeching. Shut up, Barbara.
The car at the Anderson farm. Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
I see. Saw Danny. What a terrible thing. Or it might have been the one that died of leukemia, maybe? I don't know. I think he has... Presumably it does... Oh, fuck off! Presumably it does have to take them while they're alive, right? Unless he was already touched by it due to the... being in the band, eh? You still throwing shit, Barb? I'm theorizing over here. This is ridiculous. You gotta know when to hold 'em.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them.
Yeah, I got fuck all though, don't I? Oh, this is bad.
I hope there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to...
Trying to jump me, I'm not falling for that.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
You fool! There's a bunch of areas that really feel like they should have pages, and I bet that there are on the Nightmare one. That's my bet.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Hello? Well, I don't even have batteries, actually. Was this you being subtle? Yes, I've already fallen out with him.
What do you mean being subtle?
You trying to sneak in and out?
Always. I regularly try and sneak in by standing in front of your TV screen and asking you a question.
Yes, you do.
How sneaky.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
Maybe.
Go away.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah?
Don't want to hear about your children.
Is it that they're adorable? Because that's what you normally come down and say.
No. One's
Okay. Right. Go away. Anyway, that is our 3 hours. Now we've been interrupted. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.
I thought you were saying you'd been interrupted for 3 hours. Was it what?
No.